Welcome to Life of Dave. It's pouring down. Got my makeshift hoodie on because the earphones ain't waterproof, and it's lashing down all morning, and I'm just trying to keep a little bit dry around the hood department with my nice little carrier bag. Very nice. Right, I ain't filmed much this morning. I've had quite a few targets, mainly trash, but let's have a quick look at what we found. And I've just turned something out in this hole that I've not had before. I'm going to show you. Okay, it is wet. Everything's ringing. I've had a few nice little finds this morning, including a musket ball and a nice little old penknife. It's proper crusty, but yeah. So yeah, not a lot of nice stuff. Big chunk of lead. Nice old nail. If you get excited about nails, it's like a fastener sort of pin looking nail or something, I don't know, but definitely looks old. So it's got some age to it. Yeah, a few little bits and pieces, but I've just turned this out. So we had a nice little signal. Let's just show you the signal. Come out in the clod. 12, 13, but it sounded like a good signal. And I often find that these are just foil, and I don't always dig them, but if it's a good signal, I usually will. Right. Can you see that? I've just turned it out. It was in here, so I broke it out and it's fallen back into here. I removed that bit, it's not in there. It was in this bit. Look at that. That is my first thimble. Happy days. Break him out. I don't think it's silver, unfortunately, but looks like a poor man's thimble. Yeah, can't see any hallmarks on it, and it looks sort of coppery to me. So yeah, I think it's just a cheap poor man's thimble, but unfortunately not silver. But my first one for the collection nonetheless. Anyway, little crack down that side. It's been squashed and it sort of split slightly, very lightly. Little hole there under that mud. We'll leave it the shape it is. I won't try to straighten it because it will just fall apart. There you go. Nice little find. Right, let's crack on, see if there's anything else. I'm not going to film everything, guys, because, like I say, it's lashing down. My phone's now getting absolutely soaked, and what happens is the screen packs up and stops working. So, right, let's get that in the bag, fill my hole in, and crack on. Well, the rain's eased off a bit. Right there, thought it was blooming cannonball when it came up. Could be off the tractors, could be off a tank or something. I've no idea. Some sort of bearing or roller. I don't know. Another whopping great chunk of lead. I've just had this come up. Looks like, a look of it, it's my second penknife for the day, but it's completely knackered. The handle's gone, so I'm assuming it probably would have been a wooden handle either side. Looking at them pins there, and it's rotted away. Looks like there's naffle left inside. I don't know if there's a blade in there or what, but we'll rake it out later, I think, with a pin rather than tearing it open. I think it's pretty knackered. I don't think there's anything left of a blade. No, it's just falling apart. It's full of crud. There's nothing left in there. Well, there you go. Bit of a knife. Right, let's carry on, see what else is about. Okay, just dug this one up. I've had a few bits of this. It's got that same rolled over lip, but I've only had like that much of it. It's just an edge. But this one has come up, it's got this sort of cross hole in it, like a keyhole or something. It's also got some detail around it. There's like a line channeled in all the way around the outside there. Just about see that. There you go. It's got this little line all the way around the outside. It's decorative. And now look, it's still only a bit of old tut in it, you know what I mean? But it was definitely a something. But I've found quite a few bits of this, but it's always been broken off there. I've just had that top section, so that has a lot more detail on it. So I don't know what that was off. Some sort of horse brass, but yeah, obviously someone went through a lot of effort making that. Got that line on both sides, sort of scribed into it. Cool. Right, I might clean up, but yeah, I don't know what it's off. Looks like a bit of a bucket or something, but it's sort of bent the wrong way, isn't it? Don't know. I haven't a clue. Well, it ain't shrapnel then anyway. With that like that, we can rule out shrapnel now. So cool. Right. Well, I'm going to be heading back in a second, so we'll see if we find anything else along the way. I'll be back if I do. Well, the rain sort of eased off a bit. I'm absolutely ringing through. Yeah, I've taken my Red Riding Hood down, my orange one anyway. I've got to start heading back, I think, and get myself home. But we've had quite a few targets this morning, mainly junk, a couple of nice little bits, nothing of any value, but it's all history, you know what I mean, it's all something. So a couple of penknives, one with handle on still, one that's completely mashed. I believe I've got a little lead musket ball and a big chunk of steel with hole through. I don't know what that is, some sort of bearing or whatever, I've no idea. Huge big chunk. Couple of big chunks of lead all rolled up. It's like a flat sheet, it's been squashed up and rolled, so I don't know if that was some recent material, roofing or something. It's all gone white, so it's reasonably aged, but yeah, nothing great. No coins so far. I want a coin before I go home. Right, let's get cracking. Okay, welcome back. So quick recap on what we got. So I went out about 6:30 this morning, got back about 10:30 with the toothbrush, stone. So we got old penknife, 2 old penknives, huge chunk of lead, another chunk of lead, iron ring, a couple of these now. I'm assuming they're off the horse harness sort of stuff, like, you know, where the would have been like a guide or something. Chunk of irony crud. Would have been a bit of another penknife or something, I suppose, but sort of bowled end there. I don't think that is just irony crud. I think that might be a little bit of something, like a handle that's been bent. Might clean up, reveal a bit of something, who knows. I think it's just took. A couple of shotties, little centrepiece, that one there, foil, leaf it out, some sort of nail head, shotty, bits of shotty, chunk shrapnel, nail, little bit of bullet, modern clip, shotty, some sort of bracket fixing. That was a weird one. A lead ring. It looks like it's been cut off an old lead pipe or something. It's got white sort of patina on it, so it's quite old, but it does look like a bit of squashed old lead pipe. Foil, modern clip, horse harness type stuff. There's another chunk of that molten alley.
We got 3 of these today. I can only see 2 in there, but that's another little bullet, tiny little one. We got these. They're all quite deep. Old air rifle pellets. A nice little sort of, I don't know if it's an escutcheon plate or something. Another chunk of lead. Can't see any details on it. Give it a little clean, see if it's got anything on it. A really old looking nail. Here comes the rain again. Right, so of these slightly better finds, we got these. So, musket ball. Nice bit of age to it. Old buckle. Again, assuming it's horse tack. A little tiny bit of silver remnant there, so it's probably not that old. God knows what that is. I thought it might be like a centre out of a cartridge, but I don't know. Needs a little clean. A chunk of metal stuff, whatever that is. An old button, and find of the day has to be my little old thimble. Needs a little clean up. Get the soil out of it, clean it up, and see what she looks like. But I don't think it's silver. I think it's just a coppery type cheap material. So there we go. And of course this whopping great chunk of steel, whatever that is. Right, well it's pouring down again. That's me done. I'm going to head back indoors. Thanks for watching Life of Dave. I'll catch you all soon. Bye for now.